the story of Pip and Pop fish, the ancestors of amphibians. Hello, dear little friends. We are the playful duo Pip and Pop. Today, Pip and Pop will take you on an amazing adventure, traveling back in time 400 million years ago to uncover a big secret. Why do people say that fish are the ancestors of amphibians? Are you curious? If you're ready, let's close our eyes and imagine a time machine carrying us back to prehistoric times. Whoosh! Boom! The time machine doors open. Come on, let's step out together. The world 400 million years ago. Wow, the Earth looks so different from today. No tall buildings, no noisy cars, and no humans either. Instead, the land is covered with lush forests. Ancient plants like ferns, horsetails, and even giant trees like conifers grow everywhere. By the rivers and lakes, tree roots stretch into the water, while fallen leaves rot and decay, making the water muddy and stinky. Pip wrinkles his nose and exclaims, "Yuck, Pop! The water smells awful." Pop nods wisely. "Yup, the water is dirty, and there's not much oxygen either. Fish that only breathe with gills will be in big trouble." The rise of the superfish. In those rivers and lakes, many fish swim about. Most of them breathe only through gills. But amazingly, there's one special group that can also breathe with lungs. These are called lobe-finned fish. Picture this. Their bodies are over a meter long, fat and round like a big club, swimming lightning fast and hunting skillfully. Normally, gills are enough. But when the water runs out of oxygen, these clever fish quickly pop up to the surface and gulp a breath of air with their lungs. And that's not all. Lobe-finned fish have super strong fins, especially their pectoral and pelvic fins. At first, the fins were just for swimming, but gradually, they began using them to push against the ground, lean on tree roots, or even hop onto land when the water dried up. Pip's eyes widen. Whoa, their fins look like tiny little legs. Pop, exactly. Over time, the bones inside those fins changed, starting to look just like legs with toes when the earth tested them. Then came a terrible drought. Lakes shrank, rivers dried, and many fish perished. But the brave lobe-finned heroes were different. With their lungs and strong fin legs, they crawled onto land, then back to the water, resting under tree trunks and diving again when they needed. Step by step, over millions of years, those fish gradually evolved into the very first amphibians, frogs, toads, and their ancient relatives. And guess what? They were the great-great-great-grandparents of all land animals with 4 legs. At this point, Pip jumps excitedly. So Pop, all those fish disappeared a long time ago, right? Pop shakes his head. Not exactly. People once believed that lobe-finned fish went extinct about 70 million years ago. But something incredible happened. In December 1938, off the coast of South Africa, scientists discovered a real living lobe-finned fish. They named it Latimeria. Its tail was shaped like a spear, so it was also called the coelacanth. Pip gasps, "Oh wow, that's like having a real-life time machine fish." That's right. Thanks to this discovery, we now understand much more about the great journey of evolution, from ancient fish to amphibians to 4-legged land animals, and eventually to all the wonderful creatures we see today. So if someone asks, why are fish considered the ancestors of amphibians? The answer is simple. Because those special fish that could breathe with lungs and use their fins as legs paved the way for frogs, toads, and the entire family of 4-legged land animals. Pip waves happily. That's the end of our story, little friends. Pop smiles and adds, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss our next adventure with Pip and Pop. See you next time, everyone.